Hey internet, so this is my Sayu build. I know I'm 3 years late, but better late than never. So she is primarily a healer. She relies on her attack to heal, so the higher your attack, the more HP you heal. Her skill turns her into a ball and allows her greater movement speed, well, greater movement. And her ultimate or burst allows you to transform into a Mujina and heals both the team and herself. So the skill, if you just press it, she will roll and kick. So that's what that is. However, if you hold it, it allows you to roll and have great movement speed, or faster movement speed rather. Alright, so if you are cryo infused with Sayu, you can basically form your own ice bridge. So instead of using Kaya to ice bridge, you can start rolling and cross vast oceans, I suppose. However, I don't have any cryo infusion with me at the moment. I can ice bridge with Kaya, but I don't know how to cause a cryo infusion with Sayu. However, the point is, once you do have a cryo infusion, you can like continue the ice bridge. However, that's some tech that's been around for quite some time, and I'm sure you know that by now as well. Now, we'll just gather some energy and I'll show you the ultimate or burst. So we'll go back and fight some slimes. Now, the teams that work with her is pretty much any team that's not Geo or Anemo. However, having Anemo resistance, or Anemo resonance rather, will give you increased movement speed and a decrease in stamina reduction, so you use less stamina. So as you can see, having Anemo resistance decreases stamina consumption by 15% and increased movement speed by 10%. Also, your cooldowns are shortened by 5%. So you could if you want to. So the only teams that don't work is Geo. So Geo does not react with Anemo. So
sure,
just avoid characters with Geo. But I would say it works with any other team, and it doesn't really react with Dendro either. However, you're probably going to be using teams that do swirl. So
witness my magnificence.
anything that can do swirl,
What are my
hydro,
orders?
cryo, electro, pyro, of course. So the four elements. So she can swirl those. Alright. So let us gain some energy. Now, is it better to have attack or energy recharge? We'll get to that shortly. I would say maybe have a bit of both. But if you're gonna use her as a heal bot and just purely focusing on healing, then probably just go for attack. But if you're gonna go for maybe a mix, then go for energy recharge. So the artifact set I've chosen to give her is just a 4-piece Viridescent Verinier. It's a classic, can't go wrong. So increases swirl damage by 60%, decreases elemental resistance of the enemy by 40% for 10 seconds. You already know this. This set has been around since day 1. Alright. So her burst, I don't want to kill these little cute guys. We'll go for these things. So her burst both attacks and heals. So if you're at full HP, it will switch to attack mode. And if you are low on HP, it will heal you. So right now it's on attack mode, but if I get injured, it will heal me. Unfortunately, it timed out, but that's okay. So it will heal you if you are in that time frame. Alright.
May I present?
Okay, so that is Sayu. What is your talent prioritization? So for me, I would say if you're going to go for a swirl build, then level up her skill first. If you're going for pure healing only, then level up her burst first. And we can have a look at what other players pick as well. So they're going for the heal bot method, which is burst, then skill, then attack. Would you use normal attack? Almost never. However, you can level up if you want to. So they're going for the heal method instead of the swirl method, and that's okay. That works too. So what else do you need to know? So my Sayu is C6, but it doesn't really matter too much. I'm just showing the basics of how she operates. Okay. Now, any team works as long as they can swirl, like I said. So there's no real specific team that's made for her. Rather, she is made for any other team. Alright, so that's my Sayu. I know it's 3 years late. Now, I did talk about weapons. At least I hope I did. But we'll go over them again. So, Tidal Shadow would be the best one if you don't have Luxurious Sea Lord. And that's totally fine. That's a limited weapon anyways. So Tidal Shadow would be your best go-to free-to-play weapon. Prototype Archaic, because it's got a higher base attack. And it has attack percentage as well. Now if you want to go for a mixed swirl type Sayu, you may want to choose a Elemental Recharge. So you can go for Sacrificial Greatsword, Forest Regalia, those work as well. Of course, you've got your classic Favonius Greatsword, so those three work. If you got the other limited time event weapon, the Ultimate Overlord's Mega Magic Sword. However, I'm sure there are new players that probably won't have these limited time weapons, so we're gonna exclude them. I would say Sacrificial Greatsword, Forest Regalia, or the Katsuragi. So those have energy recharge. They're not bad for her, although not optimal. I would say it's dealer's choice whether you want her ultimate up a lot more, or do you want to have more healing output. So more healing output but lower burst, go for the higher attack weapons. But if you want her burst to be up a lot more, go for energy recharge. Now for substats, focus on attack and energy recharge. My stats are pretty garbage. So I've got energy recharge here, I got attack percentage, and nothing else. that matters. Once again, attack percentage, energy recharge. So I went all in on attack. So attack Sands, attack Goblet. And the Goblet was pretty bad, but it was an on-set piece, so I kept it. And then I went for attack hat. Why not a healing bonus hat? It didn't drop. So it was an attack percentage with crit rate, crit damage, and elemental mastery, so I couldn't really give that up. And yeah. So that's my build, that's my sets, and that's my weapons. Alright. So do you need any constellations to play Sayu? Like I said, no. Every constellation makes your quality of life better. So C1 removes the HP limit. So that's neat. But you can pretty much just get away with it. It's not that bad. And yeah, C2. It's nice to have, but doesn't really change your gameplay. C3 and 5 doesn't really change anything, just increases stats. C4 recovers energy, which is nice, from swirls. So as long as you're doing swirls, you're gaining energy. And C6 just does a lot more damage and a lot more heals. Alright. So that's my Sayu. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the build. I know it's 3 years too late, but better late than never. Hope you had a great day. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell, turn on all notifications. Leave a comment below. Do you play Sayu? Until next time.
Can't catch me.
See ya. Become a member if you want to. Drop a super thanks if you want to. Alright. See ya.